Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We are going to be running rifts today. It's going to be rift, partly so we can get more experience, but also because we need to start working on our legendary gems. We got the Golgok of Swiftness at the end of last episode, and I need to get it to level 25 so we get the benefit of the cooldown reduction from it. And also, this is going to be a great way for us to get more Death's Breaths. And we love Death's Breaths. We really do. Right, we are done with that bit. Alright, let's push on to the next. Now, we're still staying at Torment 4 at the moment. We can gradually push up the greater rifts as we get into them. We're going to need to do that anyway, probably up to GR25. But for the moment, there is... there's no need for us to up the difficulty here. We still don't have that extra survivability that I was talking about. And that could come from any number of different formats, but probably the best is going to be getting the Swami. So, running rifts, it'll get us a lot of great rift keystones. There'll be a lot of benefits for us to get from that. You can already see we're getting the Golgok of Swiftness boosts coming in. That is actually helping us a little bit with the added dodge, but it's a tiny amount of dodge that it's really giving us. Let's get our Archon on with this guy. There we go. Just before it runs out. I love how our Archons play. It's just such a good feeling. It's like put on your ultimate battle armor and then really just start destroying everything inside. Alright. Don't want to get completely frozen by that, so let's come over here. Ooh. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Did a lot of damage with that, but definitely don't want to be just like standing around getting ourselves injured. Let's get through to this side. We're almost ready for another Archon, so here we go. Death's Breath out of him as well, so it was worthwhile in the end. Protection Shrine, it's nice, it's not essential. Killing these guys is essential though. Just refresh our armor and our magic weapon deflection. Now when we push a bit further on, and we start really pushing the greater rifts, we might end up swapping that off deflection. I don't know how much benefit it's going to be later on when you reach the point where things can one-shot you. We don't really get there, but when you do, having that tiny shield doesn't make any difference at all, so killing things faster may be the right way to go. We'll see how it plays, we'll see how we feel, but that's going to be a good number of weeks away before we even get close to that. Okay, ready for another Archon. No, this is not a great place to... Oh my god, we get the wormhole effect while in Archon form. That is so cool! That's because of the Cosmic Strand that we're using. I didn't realise it affected the Archon version's teleport. That makes me happy. That makes me very happy. Okay, still got a little bit left of that protection shrine. Definitely don't want these mallet laws to be touching us at all. just keep pummeling as many of these arcane torrents down into them as we can. Yeah, how about not touching me? Just going back this way because I wanted the... Oh, what's that? That's an axe. Wanted the Golden Globes. Not like the award ceremony, but... Fiery beasts. Not cool. Let's step back for a moment, and we'll thin the area out a bit before we go back. Jeez, that is... I've made the mistake of running forwards. Retreating forwards is not something you ever want to do in this game. Alright, we're playing keep away. Extreme keep away until Archon is ready, and then we'll go back and we'll thin the herd. And this is why we're not putting the difficulty up above Torment 4 until we've got that extra survivability. It's just too dangerous. Okay, so Frenzy Shrine. Get him gone. More Death Breaths. Right. We can carry on looking for big things to take out. Standing inside the Oculus Ring does make a big difference. It's like 77% extra damage. And while we're outside of Archon form, it is just like a huge... I mean, it's like having two of us almost.
I don't have enough arcane power.
That's alright. We have all the face power we need. I also love that our armor is keeping up the Gog of Swiftness. That in itself is going to be really cool. Of course, there actually needs to be something for it to hit, but that's generally not going to be that much of a problem. Okay, let's check down around this corner. Nothing here. So a little zoop on past the next Mallet Lord. Ooh, there's something worth killing over this way. If we hit it now, actually. Ferendi is gone. And do we have enough oomph to take out whatever? Yeah, we do. Okay, let's get all of these. Greater Rift Keystone, Death Breath, lovely stuff. And I think that's a good point to go back to town. We may as well put these in. Thank you, Auric. Right. So, Book of Cain. Genzaku, of course. Yeah, you're going to use Genzaku because that's just going to be amazing. At least compared to what you had before. Right, in terms of Death Breath, we've got 8. That's not bad, I'd say. I mean, we had 0 at the start, so I'm definitely not complaining. Put these in, and I think we're going to jump straight into a Greater Rift. So, Greater Rift, we're okay with level 20. Let's put it up to 22. We can't afford to empower it, so let's just see how it goes. And I'm really trying to push forwards with Archon as much as we can. Ah, didn't get to a big thing. Oh, geez, this is going to be painful. Right, let's retreat. Not a great time for a face explosion. very painful. This is fine. I mean, we'll get Archon back in a second, and then we'll push forwards again, and... Right. It's just not the super awesome experience we had with the other rift. It runs out so quickly. Right. Just as we reach another pack, of course. That's okay, we will make it work. Not like that, we won't. No thank you on all the freezing, no thank you on all the lightning stuff. That's alright, we're not gonna die from this. It's just a bit uncomfortable. But we are capable of fighting without Archon. So it's important to remember that. Now that was a tactical move to push on while that dude was exploding. Yeah, at last we managed to get an Archon actually do something worthwhile for us. Genzaku, of course, summoning up that wonderful ghostly fallen brute. No, still not feeling the whole extra damage these guys are doing. This is probably going to be the limit of what we can actually survive. Alright, so I teleported on top of myself there for the extra damage reduction, but I'm not going to run away because I don't need to. Right, in we go. Shield pile, that'll help. So we can use our teleport aggressively to move forwards while this shield is on. But yeah, we are very much a glass cannon when we don't have that shield pylon in place. Everything is painful. At this point, killing the Rift Guardian isn't going to be an issue for the amount of damage that we put out. Later on, most of our timer is going to end up running down while we're fighting the Rift Guardians. It's very interesting the way the dynamic changes of the Greater Rift as you go through them. Okay, still got a couple of moments. Yeah, much better. Base explosion. We haven't triggered a death yet as well, so... I mean, we did last episode, but this episode we haven't triggered a death. Although it's not for lack of trying on behalf of the Bogans. Right. Grab Speed Pylon. Let's find some new things to kill. Yeah, we've got a nice pack up this way. Really trying to take advantage of the speed and Archon that we have on. Kill as many things as we can, and possibly the worst time to fight the Rift Guardian. I mean, we can do it old school. We can totally manage that. It's not like the speed pylon is actually causing us difficulty with everything that's happening. Man, I can't wait until the Gogok of Swiftness is up. 15% cooldown reduction is absolutely huge. And I really want that, because that will get us doing that a lot more often. Chest armor and a source. Excellent. Okay, let's have a look at this. This looks like the Orb of Infinite Depths. It is. That's exactly what we want. So this is going to mean that Explosive Blast becomes very useful. It increases our damage and our damage reduction. So it's pretty huge. It's only 6 seconds, but it's going to allow us to survive between Archon modes quite a lot. These points are going to go straight into the Gogok of Swiftness. So that's now up to 0.58% dodge. That's great. It can go up to 150 on the ranks, so it's never going to like completely blow us away, but it will be damn good. And of course the Heart of Iron. Right, we'll put that in. Let's head back to town, and then we'll jump in another rift just as soon as we've sorted out our logistics. So yeah, definitely using the Orb of Infinite Depths. We can almost certainly re-roll that to be a bit better. It's not perfect. 10% would be the ideal, but for what it is, I'm very happy. Alright, so over here we are dropping off. We've already got a Cosmic Strand in there, so let's drop off Heart of Iron. Boyarsky's chip. I mean, I like that it came out with Heart of Iron. It's a nice touch, but it's not really what we're interested in. That goes in there. These two get dropped off. And we will put these points in over here. Movement speed is up to 10% extra. Salvage, salvage. Goodbye, Cosmic Strand. You served us well for a moment. Right, Kadala. Let's talk about belts. Not exactly going brilliantly. Not a surprise, but I mean, when we're running at Torment 4, we're not going to be getting a huge amount of blood shards. We are getting some though, so there is benefit in continuing what we're doing.
Still waiting.
Hi guys! Allow me to just explode at you. Need 56 mobs dead. Haven't seen any special packs. face explosion. Point blank face explosion. Right, let's take advantage of the all infinite depth. Bang, 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 bang. So that does increase our damage. And our damage reduction. Right, it's pretty huge insofar as damage reduction. Because that's per stack. Just a reminder. That is 20%. So damage reduction is increased by 20%. It doesn't say it gives you 20% damage reduction. So I'd need to double check that. But if it works in like the nicest possible way that it could, then that would be the equivalent of an 80% damage reduction because of Explosive Blast. And a tiny bit of a damage increase. And all for the cost of a little bit of arcane power. Alright, let's find the next group and Archon it up. Oh, right, okay, we are not going that way just yet. I want Archon to be ready to go again before we go in, because that is going to be epic if there's as many goblins as I think there is. Right, we'll get these both ready. Actually, yeah, we can explore this way a little bit, because there'll be other things for us to kill. So we're not just wasting time. I was thinking this rift hasn't been very generous so far in terms of the mobs that we've seen, and then from the sounds of it, it's going to give us a load of goblins. So I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to be like, yep, I'll take that. I will definitely take that. By the time we get back there, we should be good to go. Now, in order to do it perfectly, I'll need to activate Explosive Blast, then teleport in on top of them, and then activate Archon. So let's see if we can manage it. I think I've killed them all. I don't think there's any left alive. So let's loot everything. Lots of designs, lots of death's breaths. This is all excellent, and unsurprisingly we are full. All right, let's go back to town quickly. We also got big sticker, which we really want. It's just not a brilliant one. But it does mean that we can re-roll this. So it's got more base stats than anything else, which is the main reason why we want it. It doesn't actually look like it's got terrible stats on it for what it is. It's just the blood magic edge that we have is ancient, and it has a socket in. So we could re-roll the vitality into a socket. That wouldn't be terrible. In fact, let's have a look. It's 10% damage, almost perfect intelligence, definitely perfect resource costs. Yeah, it's pretty nice. All right, let's clear the rest of our stuff down. All right. We'll teach this, we'll teach Living Under Oath, we'll teach Born's Command. These go across Shen. And these will make a difference to us. Okay. Before I go re-rolling this, what could we re-roll this into? So we could re-roll it into a socket at the moment, and then later on into cooldown of all skills. I think that's probably worth us doing. Come on. There we go. There's the socket. So that didn't take too much. We're still getting a bit of extra toughness. That's nice. That's because of the increased intelligence. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty worth it. So combined gems, what can we do with emeralds? We get one more flawless imperial. There we go. We can get a royal. And I've put it straight back in the wrong weapon, of course. Right, there we go. So Blood Magic Edge has been lovely, but not what we need. I'm going to keep you on Genzaka. It would do more damage, but it's not going to be great. Yeah, so in addition, we also do extra damage to beasts and extra damage to humans, so it's pretty damn nice. And they're not terrible rolls, all in all. It's not perfect, but I mean, it is a damn nice weapon. And also the attack speed is super, super fast. Not quite as fast as Blood Magic Edge, but it is very quick. Admittedly, Blood Magic Edge does have that increased attack speed on it. Okay, so other gems. Flawless Imperial Topaz, we can definitely get another one of these. In fact, we could probably get another Royal. So that is good enough for the moment. Is this going to take everything that I've got? Maybe. Oh, we can just afford it. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go put all this stuff down. And once again, everyone, we are poor. We are poor as anything. I'll wait until we've finished the rift before we go doing any specific upgrades. But I am very happy with what we got out of that. Thank you, goblins. So we don't have the wormhole rune anymore because of Cosmic Strand, so we're back to single teleports. It does mean being a little bit more tactical about how we move around the map. But that's all perfectly fine. I feel like we're a little bit stronger than we were. And not just because of the explosive blast. I mean, the explosive blast is lovely, of course. And of course, as we get more cooldown reduction, explosive blast will get even better because we won't have to wait quite so long before triggering the next one. Ooh, I see something big coming. Pom, just like completely mullered him. Shield pump, very nice. Not gonna say no. Yeah, that explosive blast is definitely going to form part of our general strategy. I just need to be better at actually using it. Bit more resource cost reduction, bit more cooldown reduction, and I'm sure I will get it locked in. Until then, though, we'll just have to make do and be happy with what we have.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, even with all my extra damage reduction and stuff, standing in the middle of that would be a bit crazy. So Bloodmore is gone. There's still many things to kill, so let's get them gone just in time for Archon to finish. Alright. Let's head on back and see what we have to show for ourselves. So, in with Auric, get that handed in. I don't think we picked up any uniques. No, we didn't. We don't have any belts in here. Okay, what we'll do is we'll salvage all this crap up. So that's all gone. Then we'll go and talk to Kadala. Ask for belts. If she doesn't give us the one we want, we do some upgrades. So, belts. Yay! Wow! Oh my word, that is quite spectacular. 45 Archon stacks instead of 50, but look at the stats on it. Yes, please. Yes, please. So we automatically start with 45 Archon stacks. That is amazing. That is spot on what we wanted. Right, I think Helms next. We're going to have to hope for the Swami.
Well, isn't that nice?
So we could re-roll meteor damage on this into a socket, and we could switch away from Veers. So we'd still get the benefit of it, but I just don't know whether it's worth it.
I didn't even know I had that thing.
Now I think the Swami is a wizard's hat, so let's go and do an upgrade. In fact, what we can do is we can... Oh, we can't actually view it properly here. Alright, we'll just have to assume. I mean, I could take time to look it up, but I feel like that would be a waste of time. So, upgrade rare item. Put a rare wizard hat in here. We've only got enough to try once. And we get the Swami. We got it, everyone. Bonuses from Archon stacks last for 20 seconds. And it is spot on what we needed. That is so good. We're going to re-roll that energy twisted damage into a socket. So, let's... Man, this is going to change the way we play significantly. So, energy twisted damage. Lovely, but not useful to us. I don't have enough money. Right, we're gonna sell some things. That is exactly what we're gonna do. You buy my crap. Still not gonna be enough. Do we want to wear it without having... Ah, this is such a tough call. Okay, so at the moment, what we could do is we could put it in the cube instead of Firewalkers. But I like Firewalkers. I really don't want to do that. We will we will wait until we can actually get a socket in it. The face gem is so important to us. So this is going to sit right there. And we need to get some money. That's what we need to do. I feel like I shouldn't have spent quite so long doing what we've been doing for upgrading the gems, but it's all progress forwards. This is so cool though. Bang! 45 stacks. So 4,500% damage as soon as we start it. And that occurs on the explosion as well. It's really, really cool. This is in addition to every other benefit that we have. So, yeah, if we've got all the Gogok stacks up, extra attack speed, extra dodge, extra cooldown reduction. Very, very, very cool. Bane of the Powerful, we're only using temporarily, but there will be a damage boost with that. So we need more legendary gems. That's what we need. We need to get the Bane of the Trapped and probably Taguk. I think Taguk's going to be the one we go for after that. But that's all going to be next time. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you are enjoying this. We're not quite ready to bump up. We might manage getting to like Torment 5, but we're still a little bit fragile. But we have had some huge benefits this time. Orb of Infinite Depth, Fazula's Improbable Chain, and of course the Swami waiting for us to get enough money to get a socket in the damn thing. Ah, I am so happy. If you are liking these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.